And hello, everybody. How are you all going? I hope that you are all well today. And so, welcome to my channel and to your message for today. So, I've got two decks of cards here. One is the tarot deck, the Infinite Tarot. This is a beautiful deck. Of course, it is very much the original photographs of the tarot deck. And they're flying everywhere. But I also have one of my other decks here that I love, and this is my animal deck. This one here, which is a beautiful deck. It's really lovely. The animal tarot cards, and I really love the photographs that are on this deck because they are all different animals and the messages that they bring with them for you. And so let's have a little look, shall we, and see what Spirit would like to say to you today. There is somebody out there who is meant to see this. That's the way we work. We put out a message, and my guides know that there is somebody who is going to be watching this who will need this message today. And so let's have a little look and see what we get. So I'm going to choose 3 cards. I'm going to choose 3 cards. And then what I'm going to do is I'm then going to ask my guide to give me one of the animal cards as well, just to see what else they would like to say to you. Oh, okay, beautiful. Beautiful. They've given us the squirrel. Well, we'll get to that in a moment because I want to have a little look at what we've got here first. And so the first card that has come out is our Queen of Pentacles. And we know all about our queens and kings, don't we? But of course, with these everyday messages, I'm not going to talk about a person as such, because I would only do that in a one-on-one reading. This is not about the person as such in your reading today. This is about what she stands for. And the Queen of Pentacles, she stands for being organized, very much focused. So she focuses. She knows what she wants, and of course we know Pentacles is about money. We know that, but she's looking. When I look at these cards, I see things every time I look at the cards. I see something different. And today, what I'm seeing is a queen who's maybe a little bit concerned about that coin that she's looking at there. She may be a little bit concerned. And so are you a little bit concerned at the moment? You're going through something that, you're questioning. I'm being told maybe you're questioning some of your finances. You're questioning those things that are around you at the moment. Look, she's a very professional person. So, maybe you need to be a lot more professional in the way you're looking at things. Maybe there's a need to be more practical as well in everything that's going on around you at the moment, and also your monetary life, your money and your finances. What we've also got here, we've got the 5 of Cups, and this is saying that all is not lost. This is always an interesting card to me, because when we look at him, he's standing there, and he's he's really mulling over everything. He's looking down at the ground. He's very forlorn. Look, his shoulders are all hunched. He's feeling really low. And he's looking at what's gone. He's looking at what has passed, or what has gone out of his life, or what he's lost. And maybe you have lost some finances. That's made you very emotional. It's caused a lot of stress for you, at this initial stage in your life. It's very possible. But what he isn't doing is he's not looking here. And so look at those. He's got those 2 cups behind him there that are still full. And what we've also got here is, if you look closely, we've got a little bridge And that bridge is leading to the castle. And so what this message is saying to you is, whatever's going on in your life at the moment, around your finances or things like that, your home, what you own and possess, if there has been some emotional loss or something that hasn't gone the way you'd like it, what this is saying to you is that not all is lost at all. Not at all. There are other opportunities there that maybe you need to grasp. Sometimes things need to go a different way. Sometimes we need things to be taken out of our life so that we can make room for something else as well. And that's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that. Because, we've got the outcome of this is absolutely brilliant. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So we've come back to money. And we've come back to family as well, because I regard this card as all about family and finances and money, inheritance, loans, all sorts of things. Because, we have a granddaddy there, we have an old man there with his dogs, and we have a young couple, and they're talking away there. So you can see they're having quite an interesting little conversation there. And this is all about inheritance, monetary agreements, wealth, security, and of course family. And so even if you are at the moment feeling as if something has gone that you didn't expect, or you're grieving over something, what we want to say to you today is this: things are certainly going to take a turn for the better. So there's something else on the horizon. That's what I'm being told to say to you. There is something new and exciting on the horizon. This is a beautiful card. This really is a beautiful card. It can also maybe mean that if you are having a little bit of trouble with money and you're feeling a little bit forlorn, it's quite possible somebody in the family could come to your rescue. It's very possible that could happen too. And so let's have a look now at our little animal, the message we got about our little squirrels here, the cute little squirrels. This is a very good message. I'm going to show you the card, but I want to read the message to you because it's a very good message. It's quite interesting about what we've just been talking about. It's very, very interesting what this is saying. Be cautious about be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Isn't that interesting? Consider, for example, whether we are spending too much versus handling your wealth. Okay? So whether you are spending too much versus handling your wealth. So is this or giving too much continuously versus building walls that keep people out. So that's rather an interesting message here. So we're talking about your finances, aren't we? Whoever's watching this, we're really talking about your money. We're talking about your finances, and also some emotional loss around that you must look at in a different light. You have to say, okay, it's happened. I can't go back and change it, but I can move forward. And this is saying to you, this message here is very, very interesting. Be cautious about living a life of extremes or, seeing things in black and white terms. So things are not always down the line. We have to be flexible. This is what this is saying. We have to be flexible. And consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much continuously versus building walls that keep people out. So that's a rather interesting message. So it's interesting. So are you hoarding your money? Are you hoarding your money? I mean, for example, if you're the elderly man here and you've got all this money, you've got these young people around you that may need a little bit of help, maybe grandchildren, well, don't hoard it if you can help them. If you can help them to take on those 2 cups, take on those 2 cups and find their little castle, walk over that bridge and find their castle. Very interesting, and a very interesting story, this one. It's quite interesting. And so it's about finances. It's all about finances, and it's also about emotion. If you've gone through something that you've recently lost some finances, or things haven't turned out the way you wanted them when it comes to your even your emotional life, that has affected your finances in some way, just know that there is a wonderful outcome just around the corner. And I'm being told to say to you, it's not that far away. It's not that far away. Don't forget, we are in a Mercury retrograde at the moment, which ends on the 3rd of next month, October, 3rd of October. And so at the moment, a lot of us are going through things that are a little bit stressful, and sometimes things even from the past that we have to sort out while we can, sort it out now while the Mercury is in retrograde, which is a good time to do things, sort things out from the past, get things organized to make a move in the future. So I hope that that message has helped you. For those of you who are feeling that everything is lost, this is saying no, it's not. All is not lost. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is also about, you know, not hoarding things. Not hoarding things. See, the little squirrels, they hoard. They gather the nuts, and then they hoard them for winter. They get, and things like that. This is what this is really saying. So it's saying sometimes we need to make sure that we don't hoard our money. If somebody's in need around us, and it's family or close friends even that are like family, and if you can help them out, then maybe it would be good for you to do that. You never know; it could be a good thing to do that. You know, the next card for you is the Wheel of Fortune. And this now confirms, because the wheel goes around and comes back and goes around and comes back, doesn't it? Sometimes things from the past come back. And this is all about good fortune. This is about destiny. It's luck. It's a lucky card. Number 10 is new beginnings, a fresh start. And also you're being told to go with the flow. Fated change for the better. This is what they just said before. Definitely things working out for you in the end. Sometimes we go through stages in our life. Sometimes we go through stages in our life where things are not going as well as we'd like, and we think that it's going to be like that forever, but it never is. It never is. And this whoever's listening to this today, you need to know that this is not something, whatever you're going through at the moment, if you go through any difficulty at the moment, it's a short-term thing. It's a very short-term thing. And if you are able to help others in any way, shape or form, if this is you, then please do it. Don't be the hoarder. Please do it, and you'll feel better if you are doing that. And if not, if you are the person who's finding it difficult and who needs a helping hand, then just know that things are about to change in the future, very much so. So I hope that it is relevant to you. I hope it does resonate with you. So these messages come to you from the spirit realm. So I just pick up the cards and give you the message. My hand is guided by one of my guides. She picks the cards up for you. And so we know that every time we give you a message, we know that there's somebody out there that it resonates with, and it helps them and guides them. So until next time, you take care. Bye for now.